Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Orlando, where we talk all things outdoor living. In this episode from Tough Deck Builders Orlando, we are going to compare two popular ways to extend your home, a sunroom and a screened porch. A lot of homeowners reach a point where a simple deck or patio is not enough. They want a space that gives them more protection from bugs, weather, and heat, while still feeling connected to the outdoors. That is when the questions start. Is a sunroom worth it? Or would a screened porch do the job? Let us walk through the real differences so you can picture what fits your home. First, think of a sunroom as almost an indoor room with lots of glass. It usually has solid walls, insulated windows, and finished flooring. Many sunrooms are tied into the home's heating and cooling system, or use their own units. They can be used in more seasons and at more times of day because they block wind, rain, and most temperature swings. A screened porch is different. It still feels like you are outside. The walls are usually framing and screens, maybe with knee walls or railings. You get fresh air, you hear the sounds of the yard, and you feel more of the outside temperature. The main job of a screened porch is to keep bugs away and cut some of the sun and rain, not to create a fully climate-controlled room. Structure and foundation matter for both. A sunroom usually needs a full foundation similar to a regular room addition. That can mean new footings, concrete, and framing size to carry roof loads and window weight. A screened porch still needs proper posts, beams, and footings, but those loads are often lighter than a full sunroom. Either way, you want the structure designed to match your house and local conditions, not just tacked on. Next, think about how the space connects to your existing outdoor areas. Many homeowners in Orlando like to connect a sunroom or screened porch directly to a deck or patio. For example, you might step from your kitchen into a screened porch, then down onto a composite deck, and finally onto a patio or yard. Using durable surfaces such as composite decking from brands like Fiberon in those transition zones can give you a stable, low-maintenance surface between the more enclosed space and the open outdoors. Comfort is another key difference. A sunroom lets you enjoy the view even on very hot, humid, or stormy days. It can feel like extra living space, a spot for reading, a play area, or a place to enjoy morning coffee without dealing with insects. A screened porch, on the other hand, shines when the weather is decent, and you want that true outdoor feeling without worrying about mosquitoes. Cost and complexity are important to keep in mind. Sunrooms typically cost more because of the extra structure, insulation, windows, and sometimes electrical and mechanical work. They may also take longer to design, permit, and build. Screened porches are usually simpler and can be a good middle ground when you want more comfort than an open deck, but do not need a full four-season room. So which one fits your Orlando home? Ask yourself a few questions. How often will you really use the space, and at what times of day? Do you see yourself sitting out there in the middle of summer afternoons, or mostly in mornings and evenings? Do you want something that feels like an extra room for most of the year? Or are you mainly trying to keep bugs away during certain seasons? Also, consider the future of your backyard. If you plan to add or upgrade decks, patios, or even an outdoor kitchen, it helps to think through how a sunroom or screened porch will tie into everything else. You do not want doors landing in awkward spots or roof lines that make future projects harder. A little planning now can save money and headaches later. If you are weighing these options and want a clear, practical opinion for your specific home, you can reach our team at 407-219-9951 or visit toughdeckbuildersorlando.com. We can look at your layout, talk through how you live, and help you decide if a sunroom, a screened porch, or a combination with decks and patios makes the most sense. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Orlando. We will be back with more straight talk to help you build outdoor spaces that truly work for your Central Florida home.